I want to know what's up with Little Kim.
Please, more gossip, more gossip. You need to take it up.
Wendy, girl, who's the gay rapper?
Rather controversial.
Controversy in the rap world.
This is what I know how to do, so I'm not playing.
I hear you.
Go hard or go home. The ain't playing.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like this before.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
You know what? Before we bring, well, here come our guests, but it's okay because they're before we even pay attention to them, you're just gonna have to deal with me dealing with Keith. Oh well, sorry. Capone, is that the same outfit you had on last night at the club? I recognize your Capone bandana. And it's Darren Henson, Lem from Soul Food, and your name, woman, is Vonda Carlo Brown. Nice to meet you. Hi. Hi, Darren.
What's up, Wendy?
Just saw you last night.
Okay.
Yucking it up. All right, you all. It looks like I'm going to have to hold off on Keith for a moment to get through our guests. I'm just saying, Keith's wife just dropped a bomb on him during advice hour. Here, you can have the seat since you're the lady.
Okay, thank you.
What are those, breast implants?
Actually, Wendy, we have something in common. I love Dr. Al. I almost fell in love with him.
Girl, isn't he the best?
The best.
Did he zhuzh you up from an A cup to a D, or where were you before?
No, actually, I had a baby, and I breastfed. So you know what happened when you breastfeed? It just get empty. So he just refilled me.
Wow.
He was the bomb.
Did you get a tummy tuck? Your stomach is nice and flat.
No.
Any liposuction?
Didn't do that, but I will.
You will.
I will.
And you go to Dr. L, right?
I love him.
Are you from Philly? How do you know about him?
I'm from Pittsburgh.
Oh, but that's 7 hours from Philly.
It's far, but you know what? He was associated with
sorry,
boys.
boys.
Dr. Calabro at one point.
Okay.
And I heard about him through Dr. Calabro.
Okay.
And I thought I was going to go to Dr. Calabro, but when I met Dr. Al, I was like,
And isn't he smooth? And isn't he a handsome?
When you should see him, there's like, you can't even tell. Like everybody know now, but people who have seen him don't know.
No, and no,
he just refilled them. There was nothing. There was no skin stretching.
This is a lactation
conversation.
See, all right. So me and Vonda Carlo, we go to Dr. Meniscus in Philly. We're not saying do what we
can
do.
Sell out now.
Yeah, Wendy, I bought you something. I heard you never saw Soul Food. So I bought you the fifth
Thank
season.
you. You want to know what? Thank you. I have time this weekend. This is perfect.
I just heard you got a new DVD player, so.
And I do. I'm still out of it. All right, you all. First of all, in New York City and then traveling the country, there's this play going on called the Harlem Coffee Shop, starring Darren DeWitt Henson. Why do we have to use the DeWitt?
That's my middle name.
Okay, I thought it was a SAG thing.
Yeah, there's another Darren Henson who's a producer. He does all Jill Scott stuff, and he's out in Philly. So, my middle name is DeWitt, so I just decided not to confuse everybody.
Also starring a member of the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience on Wednesday nights here, and a fabulous man into his own right, Capone the Gangsta of Comedy.
Thank you, yes. We making it happen, baby.
And of course, Vonda Carlo Brown. Now, that's a very interesting first name.
Mm-hmm. My mother named me after Yvonne DiCarlo. She played Lily Munster.
Oh, Munster.
Mm-hmm. She said when I was born, I was had jet black hair and was real pale, and she said I looked like a Munster baby. So she named me Yvonne DiCarlo. Why are you looking at me like that? My mother is crazy, basically.
But you love her.
I love her.
All right, so let's move on. This play is called the Harlem Coffee Shop. Also, Christopher Play Martin is in it as well. How come he didn't come out? Well, that's exactly why. He's scared off our guests, okay?
I'm glad he did that.
Hey, Paul, you know the story on him, though. He was married to Shari Headley, and they got married on Fire Island.
Wow.
Now, you know, Fire Island is the gay vacation capital of the world.
He's actually not in the play anymore.
Oh, what happened?
We made a little request. We got Mr. Curtis Blow.
Yep.
Who is doing an excellent job.
Wait, freeze. I love Curtis Blow, too.
Right.
He's actually playing a character named Pastor Cash.
Pastor Cash.
And something was going on, and he wasn't here, so we decided to get somebody who would show up.
What was going on, and why wasn't he? He got arrested for child support again?
No,
I think he broke his leg, from doing that kid and play jump thing.
Right.
They do.
No.
No, I don't know how he broke his leg, but I think he broke his leg doing.
What's
something.
the tea, Darren? What's the tea?
They said he fell walking his dog. That's what I heard about. I don't know how much truth there is to
Capone,
that.
put it down. Work up a little comedy routine. I'll give you 60 seconds to get it together.
Well, what we heard and what I figure is he never showed up anyway. So if his leg wasn't broke, I was gonna kick him in his knee to break his leg
Okay,
anyway.
now we get to the bottom of things. The bottom line is that he was irresponsible with showing up for rehearsal.
Exactly.
So we got somebody else for it.
So you voted him out behind his back,
Basically.
and pulled Curtis Blow in.
Yeah, it's time to get busy. It's time to start working. You ain't got time for people who ain't showing up.
That's
and ain't
right.
responsible, So.
And Curtis Blow is the bomb. He keep buying me lunch, and everybody lunch, not just me. Like he buy the cast lunch every time he comes. So
There's
he should
something
stay.
very ghetto about you, Vondi
I
Carlo.
know. I'm ghetto. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she is ghetto. I love it too.
No.
You look so perfectly snobby and sophisticated when you walk down the hall.
Don't judge a book by its
And I
cover.
was like, why Pone and Darren bring her? She's just going to take all the jokes out of the room.
Ooh.
And in my boob comment, that was just a test to see if you were going to be, you know, regular.
I was gonna tell you anyway.
No, but
because
even-
you talk about him all the time. I'm like, I love him.
And
I
look,
fell
when
in love with
she
him.
talks, she punches her hand. I'm like, you're from the block. Let's talk about the play more. All right, because we got to focus.
Yes.
First of all, this play is starting off in New York.
Yes.
But it's going to Philly and some other cities.
Yes.
And we're going to let you
Atlanta.
know about that in a moment. Atlanta, too. There is no show tomorrow night in New York. I already explained to everybody that your tickets are redeemable for Saturday's 3 p.m. show or
Right.
Saturday's 8 p.m. show.
Correct.
Okay. Is that because you all were prepared for the Friday show?
No, tickets wasn't sold. You
Okay.
know, enough. And I'm gonna tell you something. I took a handful of tickets last night to the Laugh Factory, and they bought me out last night. The people support that come to the Laugh Factory. We just need everybody else to come out and support.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the truth.
Well, let's tell people how to get them. First of all, what is the run here in New York before you guys take it away and go on the road?
It's Saturday at 3 p.m. and 8 o'clock.
Okay, and then you're leaving New York.
And then leaving New York, and then
Right.
the show is in Atlanta on the 23rd and 24th, and it's actually set up to run throughout the country, go into LA and all.
So you
Middle
all need to
America.
get on the website at harlemcoffeeshop.com. www.harlemcoffeeshop.com.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hot.
Hey, Pone,
Yes, ma'am.
does Mickey Howard still have the DS lips? You know.
Woo! Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
you know. She always had, like nice mouth,
Yeah.
right?
So does Vandy Carlo, though. She has nice mouth, too.
Oh, thank you.
And pretty feet.
Oh, thank you.
That's art. He
So
produces the
sweet.
I'm
show.
gonna suck her toe in the studio.
How you
all year.
doing? I mean, he can.
Now, Darren, the girls in the office said that you know something about detox and about why I have a cold.
Oh yeah,
Now,
yeah.
what do you know about that?
I've been listening. What you're going through is called a healing crisis. What happens is when you detoxify, you expel poisons out of the body. And
Right.
most people, when they say illnesses or diseases, they mean dis-ease because your body's in a state of dis-ease. That's what disease is.
Right.
There's lack of oxygen in the body, cholesterol, sugars, different things that we're putting in our body over a period of time. So what happens is when you start to
this is making him attractive. Turn off those crickets, you jealous motherfucker.
when you start to detoxify your body, what happens is you start to expel poisons through urine, through feces, of course, through sweat, and you'll get headaches. You'll start to have mucus come out of your body, your eyes, your nose, different things.
Every morning my eyes are crusted over.
It's-
No
you should,
lie.
You should be happy about that because you're detoxifying, so you're expelling poisons, and you're chasing them out of the body. People who eat meat have any form of parasite to worm in them, and that's anybody who eats any form of fish, chicken,
What are you, vegan?
or beef. No, I mean I eat, but
Are you married?
He eat all the time.
Are you married?
Yeah,
Why don't you wear a ring?
she ain't give me one yet
Oh.
How long have you been married?
since October.
Oh, congratulations.
He's a star. She not.
No, I just decided because I mean a lot of stuff built up, and I just
Where'd
felt
you meet
like
her? Where'd you meet her?
we've been together for a really long time.
All through Soul Food?
Yeah, like 9 years.
Look, I love the Irie on Soul Food, but you know that sitcom that they had. Thank God they were put out of their misery.
We like them dramatic. We like to keep it with the drama
Yeah,
and the comedy.
yeah.
But God bless them. They just got married actually on Saturday.
Oh wow! Did you go?
Yeah,
Were you
it
invited?
was in Germany. Boris did his thing out there. I had to stay here.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Who are you closest in the cast with?
Everybody. We all like sisters and brothers. Me and Melinda are definitely like, real close. And
You sleep with her? Do you sleep with her?
Melinda?
Yeah.
Nah, we're like sister and brother. Like I said, we,
But usually you have to, Capone, right? You have to sleep with a girl to get to that sister brother state. Because as far as I'm concerned, Von DiCarlo, a man who's friends with you is just waiting for your vulnerable moment to get on.
Nah, see, me and Makai is my man, so I couldn't do that to him. You know what I mean? I had respect for Makai.
They're not together anymore,
that's my man.
and they went out tight
I'm
foul.
from the Bronx. We can't do that. We can't do that. If you got a man, you know what I'm saying, who's been with somebody, you just leave it there. I did my job. We like brother and sister, and we just kept it like that.
Take those crickets off. We should have brought our headphones.
No headphones.
I'm gonna have to come over there and grab them.
Now, Capone, you are very funny. How is you touring with this play going to affect my comedy nights?
Check this out.
Because I'm telling you right now, we will shut this interview down.
Let me tell you something. When I signed this contract, I said I cannot be on a Wednesday. Did I not say that?
Yeah.
No matter, because the Apollo is important to me too, you know that.
Yeah, but that's right up the street.
Right.
The theater in Chicago is across the country.
No matter what, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Wednesday, I have to be at the
Well,
Wendy
Ken
Williams
Black is
Comedy
looking
Experience.
cuter, like I was saying earlier, and he is getting funnier. Kenny?
We're going to have to talk about that because Kenny did his HBO special last night. Proud of him. But
What?
He's trying
HBO?
No, not HBO. He want to get on BET. Kenny never been on TV.
Right.
So I heard he want to get out of the shadows of Capone. So we gonna break him off soon. So,
Yeah. And I like that everybody in, pardon me, you all. Everybody in our camp, we all have our side hustles.
Yeah, no question.
I love that,
No question.
Now, Von DiCarlo, why do I know your name
I don't know.
prior to whatever?
Well, I did Temptation Island. I know you watch a lot of reality TV.
No, I don't watch that.
Okay. Well, then I don't know.
I don't know. It's just
I'm
a name.
hustling. I'm getting my groove on in New York, doing a lot of little
Does Capone
projects
try
here,
to sleep
but,
with you?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your wife here in New York, Lem?
Yes, no, in Jersey.
The same difference.
In Jersey, yeah. She's here.
I mean, Darren Henson.
Wait.
Are you the dancing Darren?
Yeah.
In sync and all.
Yeah.
I just bought that too.
Yeah.
Man, you're a millionaire.
Oh yeah, I keep it real.
What are you doing on traveling the country like that?
I mean, the thing. I got joints coming out. I got a movie coming out with Vivica Fox called The Salon. I got another joint that I'm doing called what is the movie I'm doing?
I don't know because he wasn't invited to be in it. Capone's like me. If I'm not part, I don't know.
He put me in a lot of stuff. Since
Okay.
I got Capone getting ready to do something in July.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Are you helping Von DiCarlo out?
yeah, we talked about something
He trying to
recently.
sleep with her too.
I bet you did.
Say that.
No, but I got a new
Grabbed your
CD.
joint
It's
the same time you
Darren
said
Zansku's
that.
Part 2. The first one did over 3 million. We getting ready to hit the streets.
Let me
with-
see your
with
stomach.
The second
Let's
one.
do a move for us.
No, let me see your belly.
Don't ask me.
It's tight.
Oh my God.
It's pretty tight.
Where's your
Excuse me, all right.
I'm doing a move for us like a little shake.
No, because with the VH1's on here, we can't
it's
even
tight.
say.
Shout out to Von DiCarlo.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
You
you.
are just a triple threat.
Yeah, we got to keep it busy. We got to keep it moving. We
One
can't
thing
wait
you
for
gotta
people.
clear up, man, because I heard something. You my man now. We hang out now, so.
He got
I've
full
heard-
blown hair. You know what? You look like a sober DMX. And that is a turn on.
This how you doing? We got to clear that up. My
Yeah,
man
we can't have none of that
No
in the
how you
background.
Oh, no, there's nothing going on. No.
What must have slipped when you announced 2 people earlier, and I was like, we got to talk about this.
No.
If she don't know,
Doesn't he look like a sober DMX?
Yeah.
And y'all gotta see them at both of these guys in the Harlem Coffee Shop. It's funny.
All three of them. We got a minute on the break, so let's smack the ball home by plugging, which actually came to plug. Play is out. Curtis Blow is in. All right. It's called the Harlem Coffee Shop. It's at the Beacon Theater this Saturday. 2 shows, 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. The Friday show has been canceled. For everybody else around the country, it's coming to you, featuring these 3 players, plus Curtis Blow and the legendary Mickey Howard. And you can go to the website all around the country and find out when it's coming to you. The HarlemCoffeeShop.com. I guess we should.
And if you have tickets for Friday, you can bring them to the box office and they'll give you Saturday tickets. So you're not losing out. You can still see the show. Just return the tickets to the Beacon.
And it's about all that goes on in a coffee shop. I didn't ask you what it's about because the title pretty much says it. Now you're putting it to stage, and it sounds great.
Yeah, it's hot.
Thank you, the three of you, for coming in. It's been a pleasure.
Devontae Carlos' breasts.
3 people and 2 breasts.
Wendy, man.
I just found out this morning that my supervisor's pregnant.
Damn you, I told you not to do it.
Should I tell my wife what's up?
Plan on a divorce. And as for your job, put that where? Back there.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Wake up with the BLS Morning Show.
Hey, we gave Chris Rock a wake-up call.
Hope I don't die.
You'll do it right.
Hello?
Chris.
Who's this?
It's Mooney. It's Mooney, brother.
Nick. What's up?
What's up with you?
Nothing, man.
Yeah, is he awake?
I'm awake. I got movies coming out.
I know. The movie you got coming out with that Burt Reynolds?
Yes, Burt Reynolds smacking people. Yeah.
I know. What, if your face was that tight, you'd slap somebody, too. What's up? This is Paul Mooney.
I'm Ellen.
Hey, what's happening? It's Mark.
And this is Ann Tripp bringing you news, weather, and traffic every day.
Listen every day at 7:20 to win $1,000.
As part of our $100,000 cash guarantee.
Check it out. We also have the backwards oldie, the 8-minute workout mix, and don't say
It's the BLS Morning Show.
Starting tomorrow morning at 6 on 107.5 WBLS.
Today's R&B and classic soul.
And the Wendy Williams Experience. We want to remind you here at WBLS 107.5 that Bill Bellamy is telling jokes at Caroline's Comedy Club all weekend, and he's going to be in the studio in a very few moments to chat with us about that, as well as some other things. I love talking to Bill. He's home. You know what I mean? He went to Rutgers. He's a good son from Jersey. He's of us. I want to find out whether he's still married and whatnot. You know, Hollywood puts a strain on things. You know, we had a very successful Mother's Day cruise here at WBLS, and we're going to do the same thing for the fathers. It's the first ever WBLS Father's Day Casino Cruise, hosted by Vaughn Harper, the father of the radio station. It's going to be on Saturday, June 18th, and tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster. It's sponsored by Foxwoods Resort and Casino, closer to New York than Atlantic City, and it's also sponsored by the New York City Department of Health. So that's going to be on Father's Day. Actually, Father's Day is on Sunday, June 12th, I believe. But this cruise, keep this in mind, is on Saturday, June 18th. Father's Day might be on Saturday, June 19th. Is it?
19th, yeah.
Oh, well, I was really planning ahead. I was going to go pick up his Father's Day gift this week. It's like, whoa, okay. Yeah, you got to buy a Father's Day gift for your baby's father. All right. You know what? Art, are you doing that gay pride thing?
Yes. Yeah. But I can go on your website to find out more about it.
Yeah, what town is it in?
This is Newark.
Yeah. You know what? My website is a wealth of information, including the what's and who's on what we're doing outside of the show. Artie's hosting something very homosexual in Newark.
At the crib.
And go to the WendyWilliamsExperience.com. By the way, we never gave everybody the new people poll question that they'll have 24 hours to get at us, and then we'll read the response tomorrow. So we'll give you that in our next segment. We'll speak with Bill Bellamy and, more jokes and whatnot. Oh, we also need to finish off Keith. And Bill is married, so we'll pull him into Keith's mess. His wife is pregnant and doesn't know who the baby's father is. That's what we'll do with Bill Bellamy, too. All right, so Bill is coming up next. And in the meantime, we're going to roll with some commercials. I'm picking out something good from my old school collection right now for you. And we'll enjoy the old school stylings too on the radio station featuring today's R&B, classic soul, and the Wendy Williams Experience. It's 107.5 WBLS. Hey people, it's me, Wendy Williams, to talk to you a bit about LA weight loss. It's been just about a year. I lost over 15 pounds on LA weight loss. I've managed to keep it off, even through the Christmas holidays, even through Thanksgiving. Thank you, LA Weight Loss, for teaching me the right things to eat and the right things to push back from. And thank you for giving me substitutes, because everybody has a sweet tooth. I love carbs. Listen, LA Weight Loss provides you with a one-on-one weight loss counselor. At any point, if you have a question, a triumph, or a setback, or you need support, call your weight loss counselor. He or she is there for you. My girl's name is Diane. She's been wonderful. You can either go in to see your weight loss counselor, or you can call on the telephone. 1-800-448-TRIM. Call that number, and that's how you get started. They'll start by giving you all the information that you need. Millions of people have lost millions of pounds on LA Weight Loss, and now it's your turn. They've been in business since 1987. LA Weight Loss is a unique combination of regular food that you can purchase from the grocery store or eat out at restaurants. And they personalize your weight loss program to you, because you are unique, my special little peach, my special little Parker. Park no more. It's LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's LA Weight Loss, baby.
Wendy Williams.
You know, the way she dresses, she's a businesswoman. She's very intelligent, but, I mean, are people going to take her seriously?
The Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Artie, you tell Miss Wendy you're not going to run me out of town. I'm staying right here in Philadelphia, and you need to respect that. It was an embarrassment to me. And just because you're a freak, you don't have to let the whole world know it. My church friends are even listening to it now. You need to get that crap together and do what you got to do. I can understand it's your job and all that, but you have to go into detail about all that freaky stuff. How you doing? End of message.
This is it right here. Miss a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Well, geez, Louise, I know he's married, but I at least wanted to reapply lipstick. Not necessary. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Bill Bellamy.
What's up, Wendy? Way!
Very nice to see you again.
Can I give you a hug? Can I give you a hug? What's up, boo-boo?
Woo!
What's up, my brother? Oh, this is that crazy cat right here.
Yeah.
Bananas.
Artie, life of the party.
Oh, no. What's up, Wen?
You got ready to curse. I heard
What's
you.
up?
Like you're on stage at Caroline's.
I know. I'm tripping. What's up, boo?
There's a famous comedy club in New York City. It's called Caroline's Comedy.
Yeah.
And Bill's back home to tell jokes at Caroline's over the weekend.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to be fun, man. It's a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
People should be in town. Come out. Check it out. Big shout out to Jersey right there. Woo!
Okay. Yeah.
Gotta give it up for the Break City.
Now, I know that you're still married, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Going on 4 years.
Very nice.
Yeah. And that's like 12 years in Hollywood.
It is.
Yeah, you get 3.
And 6 in real life.
Huh?
I mean, that's a big achievement even in real life.
You for real though.
Now, your lifestyle is very nice there in Hollywood. You still live in the same house that you had when you were doing Fast Lane and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm good.
Or if you had to scale down.
No, we're not scaling down. We're gonna stay right where we at. I feel real good right there. Clink.
Okay, let's talk about the movies coming out. Do you have anything going on?
Yeah, actually, I have 2 films. One is a very dramatic kind of movie. It's with Brittany Murphy, Aaron Eckhart, William Hurt, Jessica Lange. It's called Never Was. It's about it's a real heavy movie about schizophrenia.
Okay.
And I play an intern in this particular movie with William Hurt, and we are helping people with different levels of mental health problems.
Okay.
Deep movie, but good message. Then on a totally different note, going totally funny, very, very romantic comedies called Getting Played with Vivica Fox.
Okay.
And
who else?
Carmen Electra.
Oh, we love her.
Stacey Dash.
Love her.
Wait, y'all gotta wait till y'all see Stacey. Stacey did a really good job in the movie. Comedians in the movie, Earthquake. Joe Torre, Cheryl Underwood in the movie. It's a very, very funny flick.
Okay, now let's talk about. I know this is about Bill Bellamy, but Keith has a problem.
What's wrong with Keith?
And last hour was advice hour, and I
Okay.
still have not finished Keith's situation.
Okay.
Now you're going to help me out.
Break it down.
Now I'm going to start from the top.
Okay.
And then we're going to finish this facts.
Okay.
And Bill Bellamy is going to help us close it out.
All right.
Keith, I hope you're still listening.
What up, Kay?
Wendy, my name is Keith. I'm 25 years old. I've been married for 5 years. I love my wife very much. Up until now, I thought we had a great life until last night. My wife told me to sit down, yada, yada, yada. She started crying as soon as she sat me down. I asked her what was wrong, and she started out by saying, well, let me start off by saying, you know I love you, right?
Oh, no, you never start off with I know I love you, right?
And you know I never
Here
do
come the
anything
train.
to purposely hurt you, right?
Oh, right. And
But
then you put right on it? Oh.
But a few weeks ago, I started cheating on you, and now I'm pregnant, and I don't know if you're the baby's father or the jump off is the baby's father.
Okay.
Now, that's where we had to stop, and this is where we're picking up now. Bill's in
my
the
God.
studio.
Oh, my God.
Instead of me asking her why she cheated, I first asked her why she didn't use protection. Sidebar, because you're a man.
Right.
Isn't that coming from a man who's cheating himself? Why would a man ask a woman, why didn't you use protection?
Because I think, you know, I don't want to go and say he was cheating, but I think that's a really respectful thing. Why can't you respect me? If you're going to be dirty, why don't you just be, you know, make sure you don't bring it home. That's
Okay.
what my grandmama always said.
Okay.
Don't bring trash to the house, damn it.
Okay.
That's my grandmama. That's
She
how she
said
talk.
she said that she used protection, but that the condom broke at the time, and she thinks
From thrusting?
that's around getting thrusted by
Because it was really going down, Wendy?
It was going down.
Killer.
And she says that she thinks that's how she got pregnant, because the condom broke. I then asked her why she was cheating on me, and she had no reason.
What was that?
Wendy,
Right.
I'm really upset with my wife right now. I love her, but I don't know what I should do. My question to you is, should I wait until the baby is born to see if the baby is mine and then decide what to do, stay or go? Or should I just leave now and get the paternity test when the baby is born and pay child support and have nothing to do with her?
Dun, 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 dun. Well, Kate, you're in a tight-ass situation. It's very, 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 very tough situation for anybody. I would say
I don't know how you're nice to a woman during
you can't
the
really be nice
gestation.
to her right now because the rubber broke from thrusting very, very hard, and that's a very hard visual for a man to get over.
Okay, and now she's visually, just say 5 months down the line, she's showing, and she wants sardines and pork and beans at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Let's say it is his baby. Let's play. It's two scenarios, right?
Okay.
Say it is his baby.
All right.
Okay. If it's his baby, I think he still needs to support that child.
Of
if
course.
that's his baby.
That's what he said he
and
would
do
do.
what he would do, whatever. If he really loves this chick and he feels he can get by it, try to work it out.
Right.
If your love is that strong, if you feeling her like that, you want some real gangster, old school, like loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Right.
Do it. But most cats ain't doing that. Run her over.
That's
with
what
a
I'm
pickup.
saying.
Run her
Get rid of
over
her and
with
the baby?
pickup. No, wait till she had a
Oh,
baby.
okay.
Wait for her to come out of the hospital, and run her over with an F-150. That's what most cats would do in the hood.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to picture if I was a man watching the baby develop in her, going to the doctor's office with her, not, knowing that she's foul because she's cheated, and also this might not even be my baby. I could not leave the house as a man at 3 o'clock in the morning and get her pork and beans and sardines.
Nah.
Because why don't you get him to do it? Since he's the
And you know what's messed up though? Probably the cat that really got her pregnant. He probably didn't want to be with her.
Right.
And now he's stuck with the BS. I don't think it's fair. I think we need Oprah for this.
As a woman, I wouldn't have even stepped up to the plate until the baby was born, and I could pluck hairs from everybody. I think she jumped the gun on this whole thing.
She probably saw it coming though. Something on her side triggered it because I agree with you. She probably would have laid in the cut a little longer and just been like, all right, let me step back and see how this play out.
Yeah.
Something happened with the other cat that made her say she had to step her right.
Right. Like,
girls know.
Like you're pregnant.
One of your
I'm not
girlfriends is like, girl,
staying.
you tripping. You gonna let him? All you need is one bad girlfriend to tell you, and you will blow your whole. Every girl needs to know who that girlfriend is, because she will make you ruin everything. Girl, you need to tell him.
Exactly.
She really want your man.
Exactly.
She'll kill your whole stuff.
Who is your best friend in Hollywood that we know who's famous? Who's your best famous
Lorenz
friend?
Tate.
Very nice.
Lorenz, Chris Tucker is a good friend of mine.
What
Morris
did he say
Chestnut.
about? What did he say about getting on the stand for Michael? Chris
I don't
Tucker.
know nothing about Mike. That's what he said.
You think Michael's guilty?
I don't know. I hope
Now let's
not.
talk about R. Kelly, because you were here the day that I announced to everybody through tears that I saw the video.
I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is that, what is it, keep it in the closet? Mm-hmm. R. Kelly need to get out of people's closets. Stay out of there. You causing too much problems. I heard that song. I said, shoot in the closet. If R. Kelly was in my closet, I'm shooting all through there. Shooting the pants, the boots, everything.
Exactly.
If let your cell phone ring in my house. I'm telling any brothers out here right now, be in my crib. I'm going to fill a whole closet up with just ammo.
Have you ever been unfaithful to your wife?
Oh, I'm not even talking about. We're not even going down. I know we keeping it clean. I don't want the drama.
Yeah,
please.
There is a lot of drama.
It's too much.
And half.
Yeah, and half.
Yeah,
and then you can't see your baby, but only on Wednesday at 2.
Exactly.
With other people looking.
All right. So
what kind of crap is that? Ain't right. Why other people got to look at your
Bill
baby?
Bellamy telling jokes all weekend at Caroline's Comedy Club. Go to the website, find out the times, reserve your table, and check out this funny man.
Bellamy.com. It's a hot website.
Michelle?
Yeah.
You're just having casual sex with him.
Right.
There is no engagement.
No.
He's got a girlfriend.
So-called. I'm pregnant now. Should I keep it?
Wait, hold on for just one moment. I'm about to reach through the phone and crack her skull.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS presents the stage play everybody's talking about. Jerry Roebuck's Harlem Coffee Shop, where you get more than a cup of coffee.
I'm the type of man that hasn't found his binge yet. I'm the cat that likes variety. I have one chick that cooks and cleans for me, another I can talk to, one that holds me down when I can't cover my bills, one that knows when to bring her overnight bag, and another one who knows when it's time to leave.
Karen Henson, Christopher Clay Martin, comedian Capone, Mickey Howard, and Vonda Carlo Brown. May 27th and May 28th at the Beacon Theater. Tickets on sale at all Ticketmaster outlets and the Beacon box office. Or listen for your chance to win from 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
Let's do it.
Got it.
Let's miss the X to the Z exhibit.
If you got it.
What's your name?
Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
I can't blame you if you...
Mr. Engineer, please, some music. Would you give us a record, por favor?
It's been a long time. You left without...
Oh, yeah. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, and you'll never believe who Lindsay Lohan was seen smooching it up with at the Sapphire Lounge downtown. Try McCade Brooks, the new black boy on Wisteria Lane. Remember? He's known Lindsay, they've known each other for years. I guess she was just waiting for him to gain some Hollywood status, and then, got with him. So... she likes the black. They were smooching it up on the Lower East Side at the Sapphire Lounge. Dear Wendy, your message board is up and running on your website. Can you please let your audience know that the message board /forum is up? We created an online community when your last message board was up. Thanks, Sugar Plum. Art, is the message board up and running?
Is that she's talking about yours or somebody else's? Because you have a lot of people that are doing their own thing.
Oh, okay.
Yours will be up and running by the end of the week, but it's not official yet.
Okay, well, my website, the official website of the Wendy Williams Experience is thewendywilliamsexperience.com. Some schmuck purchased the name, and I believe that my syndicator, Super Radio, had to pay like $100,000 to release the name.
Damn.
But it was worth it.
Yeah.
Because now it's thewendywilliams.com as opposed to thewendywilliamsexperience.com or WWE.com. I mean, because there are a few different ways you can freak it. But to be authentic with your product, it's best that your website matches the exact title of what's a whoozin'. So it's thewendywilliamsexperience.com. That's my official website. Anything else I appreciate, but, I can't co-sign on, if you understand what I'm saying, and I think you do. I got all kinds of sponsors and stuff like that wanting to get on. I know Clorox is a big sponsor now. I love...
Anything else is uncivilized.
The Clorox and whatnot. Anyway, go to the website. Oh, let me give you the people poll question for today, and then we'll give you the results tomorrow. Now, yesterday's people poll question was, if you, let me just get the stats out. Would you have a baby with a significant other who has a retarded family member immediately in their family? I'm talking about like you're dating a girl and her baby sister is severely retarded, or her mother, or not her cousin, because that's removed, by one step. I'm talking about knowing that possibly it would affect your child. Would you? And that's a moral question. And the questions I'm about to give you the results. Hold on. The people poll questions will be anything from something nasty and towish, because I know you all like it that way too, to morality questions. We'll have a question of the day, and you have 24 hours. Those of you who want to get on the website and just answer yes or no. It's a simple yes or no question. And the results from yesterday's question, 1,206 people said yes, they would go on and
marry that person.
Wait, so the baby part was supposed to be the biggest part of it, Art. Now, if I dictate a question and you change it around, then that alleviates, I said have a baby. You can get married and adopt kids. You can get married and already have kids outside relationship and not have kids. I asked you, would you have a baby with?
That's what I gave.
This is not what you wrote down here. Would you marry someone who has a mentally retarded person in their immediate family?
Okay. Well, with marriage comes kids, but okay.
No, that's not always the way it is. There are a lot of pre-made families.
So you want to alter it and do it again?
Yes.
All right.
And put it in there correctly. And add to it a new people poll question that was supposed to be for today. You all, from now on, there's only one people poll question of the day, but go ahead. So these stats are wrong. I'm sorry.
You keep catching me off guard.
Well, when you see me wind up, I told you, that's the wind up.
Yeah, but it's so quick.
Well, a wind up, I'm Conseco.
What's today's date?
What? It doesn't even matter. You just concentrate on what you're doing. That's right, and keep the sound effects coming as well.
So it's not even about marriage, it's about having a child.
It's about having a child, a biological child.
Okay, it's on there now.
Do it correctly, and while you're on there, put the new people poll question on there. Here's the new one.
Oh, wait. Turn music down. The new one.
Oh, now he's on the buttons. For $1 million tax-free dollars, would you allow your significant other to have sex with your best friend while you watch? Now, keep in mind, this is not the maid cleaning up your hotel room on your trip to Cancun who you never have to see again. This is your best friend. This is somebody who, God forbid, there's a risk that they will have an ongoing relationship behind your back. God forbid, your friend goes downtown on her better than you do, and you have to sit there in a chair and watch her squeal with delight, knowing that your woman knows where he lives and they know each other. They can have an ongoing relationship behind your back. So this is kind of like a take on the Robert Redford and Demi Moore movie. The difference is, this is your best friend. Ladies and gentlemen, you can go to thewendywilliamsexperience.com and answer yes or no. Yeah. And my answer would be absolutely no. Because I listen to my girlfriend Carnegie talk about her life. I think she got a mean brain game. And I know she's a freak. I know what I do. But all I know is I'm not trying to watch her do her thing. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I'm telling Lisa.
Sorry, that was the wrong button.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Imagine watching your significant other with your best friend and watching your significant other scream wild passion that they never screamed with you. Toes curl, the whole bit. Knowing that this is not a stranger who you met in Cancun. This is your best friend. So even if you decide to break off the best friend relationship after that, she still has numbers on him. And they still know both enough about you that they know when they have free time to do their Scooby-Doo. Okay. So go onto the website if you care at thewendywilliamsexperience.com. And word yesterday's question correctly, please, Arthur.
Okay, well.
Focus.
It's right there for you.
Because you inspired this question along with an article that I read.
Sure did.
You didn't even word it correctly. You would, I know already, you would marry a person with a mentally retarded immediate family member because you already got your cute Madison. So what do you care about having kids with the new woman? Hopefully she would have already brought her own kids to life, or you would suggest adoption. That's not what I asked. I asked, would you have a child? And you've been through this.
Right.
You were very much cared for, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like 3 or 4 months into the relationship, you weren't quite in love. She brings you home to her family,
Sure.
and you see a wildly, severely retarded younger or older brother. I forgot what you said. Brother.
Yeah.
Art immediately broke up. Of course, not letting the girl know why. But, but that's real. And nobody's judging you when you just answer yes or no on the website. So you all go and answer honestly with the people poll. I'll give you all the results tomorrow. I spent entirely too much time on this. Get it right.
I'm sorry.
Dear Wendy. All right, there's a woman who wrote in last hour. During advice hour, called. And she's depressed, and she's on pills, and she's on the couch. So she goes to a psychotherapist and a psychologist. And she was asking me what to do. She's 40 years old. And I said, well, therapy is not supposed to necessarily be something for a lifetime. You're supposed to go for a particular problem. You're supposed to use all the strength that, you've been given by God to muster up. Meet your therapist halfway until the point where you don't need your therapist anymore and walk by yourself. A therapist to me is like training wheels to life. You're not supposed to ride through life with training wheels all the time. So I said, well, pick one or the other. I mean, can you do without the pills and you just have your regular psychologist talk? Or do you need the pills? I said, well, pick one or the other and see how you do there. And then if you have to go back, then go back. Well, here's somebody who's responding to that. Wendy, I listen to the show every day, and I'm responding to the 40-year-old female regarding being depressed. She stated that she was seeing a therapist as well as a psychologist. What qualifies you to tell anybody to choose between medication therapy and psychotherapy? Suppose this female is manic depressive. Suppose she has a chemical imbalance. She would need both. Another danger is that she might take your advice and not get properly detoxed from her meds and go into seizures, or she might become suicidal. I think you mean well, but I have heard you give wrong advice before. Well, you know what? I never claimed to be a professional, and quite frankly, I think that something like that needs to be handled between her and her professionals. But as long as she was asking me, I was giving my opinion. And my opinion wasn't meant to be necessarily to choose one or the other. It was meant to clarify, in my opinion, what I think therapy is. Something that I've been in and out of at various points in my life. Therapy is training wheels. Even psychotherapy with the meds and whatnot. All right, forget the med side because I'm not familiar with that. But therapy is like training wheels. It gets you through the divorce period, the death of a spouse, or, the death of a parent, losing your job. And then you get the training wheels removed. In other words, you get out of therapy and you stand up on the strength that each one of us possesses, but many of us have a hard time finding the strength. That's all. By the way, the same woman, I threw away the other facts. Oh, here she says, you should concentrate on that drinking habit you pretend not to have instead of giving others, life-threatening advice. Art, is the bar open? I mean, really, woman. I don't have no drinking problem, but I do like a drink. And comments like yours aren't going to curb me from saying it. Rod Stewart is about to become a father. His fiance is they plan on getting married next spring, but she's pregnant. And by the way, the Oprah show with Tom Cruise, generated the show's highest single-day May sweeps in the past 8 years. That Tom Cruise Oprah show was big. Good for Oprah. What else did I want to tell you? Oh, that We Belong Together from our girl Mimi is officially her 16th song to top the Billboard Hot 100s, making her still the most successful female artist of all time. Drop a bomb on Mimi and get the applause going. Does anybody get tears in their eyes when they secretly listen to this song by themselves? Secretly? Turn it off now. That Shannon Dowry lost another job. Well, you know, she's created a legendary reputation, true or not, that she's a bitch. And they got that new sitcom starting in the fall called Love, Inc. Apparently, and you know, they always show stuff to focus groups to see where they need to tweak it before they zhuzh it out there to we, the American public. The focus groups could not stand Dougherty being a part of this. They fired her. So now they got to find a new... But it's something, because she might have well changed her Brenda wicked ways and her real-life wicked ways. Remember back in the day, you know, wilding out at clubs and stuff. She might very well be a changed woman now. But she's embedded in our mind that she's this bitch. So the focus groups focused on that and voted her off. And still nobody's talking about American Idol. Nobody cares. Let's go into a break. Yeah, exactly. Is the People Poll ready on the website?
It's already on there, yes.
Both questions?
Come on now, we already had a discussion about 2 poll questions. I rejudged the last one from yesterday.
All right. They'll be up there for 24 hours, everybody. Simple yes and no's. And it's thewendywilliamsexperience.com. Thank you.
Wendy, man.
I just found out this morning that my supervisor's pregnant.
Damn you, I told you not to do it.
Should I tell my wife what's up?
Plan on a divorce. And as for your job, put that where? Back there.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, making more $1,000 winners more often than any other radio station in New York.
Wow. Oh, I am so happy.
Not once, but throughout the day.
This is Don King, and I'm saying to you, be on the alert.
To pick up your share of the WBLS $100,000 cash guarantee. Cash guarantee. Just listen weekdays at 7:20 a.m., 12:20 p.m., and 5:20 p.m.
Hi, this is Al Green.
What's up, y'all? This is Alicia Keys.
What's up, New York? This is Howard Hewitt. This is a station where you can win $1,000 a day, 3 times a day. Now, you can take that to the bank.
Where everybody has a chance of winning every day. There's no easier way to win. All you have to do is listen. Paul will let you know when to call.
This is Paul Mooney from The Morning Show. I'll tell you when to call.
No need to wait for any special days for your chance to win. BLS $100,000 cash guarantee. Giving everyone a fair, equal and easy way to win more often. From the station making every day a payday. 107.5. Happy payday to you. WBLS.
This is Paul Mooney from the BLS Morning Show. All right, you know you want this money. Come and get it.
Be the 10th caller to win at 212-545-1075 from 107.5 WBLS.
Brought to you by Orgasm, the play.
Another WBLS $1,000 winner.
Hello.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, it's WBLS, and you're calling number 10.
Hi, Dad. Thank you.
Isn't that great? So, who are you?
Hi, I'm Lori from Orange, New Jersey.
Well, Lori, you just picked up $1,000.
Thank you very much. I needed it.
Yes, indeed. Everybody, if you want to be a winner like Lori, make sure you're listening tomorrow morning at 7:20 with the WBLS Morning Show. Lori just scored her share of our $100,000 in the $100,000 cash guarantee. Lori, let them know your station.
WBL kicking ass.
Brothers and sisters, taking it back, baby. Taking it back. Taking it back. Old school short shot. Yeah. The rhythm, the rebel. 2, 3, play. A little play from back in the day. You know me, it's Wendy, man. Wendy Williams. The Wendy Williams Experience. 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 That beat, fool. It's a full-time jacket. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
Wendy Williams and Rachel True.
Rachel, everybody plays Mona on Half and Half. So how are you doing as a single woman in Hollywood? Do you live in a condo? Do you have a detached house?
No, I actually just bought my first house.
Pool in the back?
You know what? I don't have a pool. I'm going to put one in. I don't have a pool, and I thought, should I get one? Then I realized you don't go in no damn pool.
Do you have 5 on it?
I can't say that.
Okay. We'll take that as a yes.
Got him. Just sit right here.
Miss a day, miss a whole lot.
Coming through your speakers, boy.
It's Wendy, man.
I can only be me. I don't know how to be anybody else. So it is what it is. It's the Wendy Williams experience, and thank you all for taking the ride. So here, tell Justin Timberlake. Remember last year we were talking about Will and Grace, having him come on as a guest star for a role playing a gay guy. Looks like that's going to be happening. He's planning on playing a bad boy boyfriend of Sean Hayes' character Jack in a guest appearance. And he signed up for 3 episodes when the show returns for its 8th and final season. I can't believe that show's been on for 8 seasons. It seems like it just started, right? We're about to close out today's show. I would like to thank my special guest that came in the studio today, including Bill Bellamy, Hollywood cutie, New Jersey homegrown. He's in New York City at Caroline's Comedy Club tonight, tomorrow night, Saturday, and Sunday. You can go to thecarolines.com or go to billbellamy.com, where you can find out not just about his comedy this weekend at Caroline's in Times Square, but all what's Bill up to. He's got 2 movies coming out as well. Also, I would like to thank Darren DeWitt Henson, and Capone, the gangster of comedy, and Von DeCarlo Brown. Thanks to the 3 of them for coming in to promote their new play at the Beacon Theater in New York City called Harlem Coffee Shop. It's running Saturday at 3 p.m. and Saturday at 8 p.m. And then it's going on the road. Now, if you've got tickets for tomorrow night's show, tomorrow night's show has been canceled, but your tickets are good for Saturday at one of those shows. And for those of you in Philly and Chicago and around the country, they plan on taking this show with this cast on the road. So go to the website and find out when it comes to you. www.harlemcoffeeshop.com. And shout out to Anita in Los Angeles, who is trying to figure out why Steve Harvey is no longer at my LA radio station, 100.3 The Beat. And I mean, you know, he was my coworker. I don't know the details, but I do know that my LA radio station has a new morning show, John Sally and Ananda Lewis. Now, together, they call themselves The Block Party. And Anita, I would encourage you and everybody there in Los Angeles to give them a chance. You can't judge a new morning show by the first week, but you can certainly judge them by the second. No, but, you know, give them a chance. Give them a chance to grow on you like a fungus, Anita. And thank you. And I speak of what I know, because I remember the hard time that I had when I first got to Philly at Power 99. Do you remember you guys in Philly? Hi, Philly, sisterly, affection and brotherly love. Oh my gosh, they knew me, but they hated me. It was a whole thing. And I know it's not all love now, you know, but there seems to be more love than hate. But most of all, people listen. You know, the last book that came out, which was like a month ago. This is the #1 afternoon radio program certified in Philadelphia. So, you know, and at the time that I left Philly 3 years ago after doing the morning show, I cried with the city, you know, that I had to leave. And I cried with the city when I was invited to come back to do afternoons. So I know better than most what it's like to have a lukewarm reception and turn up the heat and you know, then people, you know, like you, love you, or tolerate you.
I was talking about fist when you came.
Yeah, well, you were one of the few, though. You don't understand what the reception was actually like. So I encourage everybody listening on KKBT 100.3. You give our new morning show a chance. It's The Block Party with the fabulous John Sally and Ananda Lewis. Okay, thank you. And this breaking news from Art's desk. He passes me a note from his stink hands. Eddie Murphy will be returning to stand-up comedy.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Just watch him entertain himself.
Eddie Murphy on stage again? How you doing?
And the whole time while he's getting excited, everybody, he's moving his legs chicken leg style in his stool like he has to go to the bathroom. Okay, so Carrie Underwood beat Bo Bice in American Idol. I don't care. But she's 22 and she's a college senior, and she walks away with $1 million contract and a shiny red Ford Mustang. Great. In the meantime, Bo has caught the eye of Clive Davis and has got a record deal and is about to come out with his own thing. Ruben is still fat and a flop. And Fantasia is still doing the damn thing with her Invisalign. No, she got the Invisalign braces. She got the memo.
I ain't seen them yet. You seen them?
No, that's Invisalign. You don't see them. Oh, and Keith is back. Keith, whose wife is pregnant by either him or the jump off. Keith says, Wendy, maybe, she told me, because maybe the guy she's messing with was a different race, so she couldn't pull it off. You know, with the baby. Well, Keith, what do you mean maybe? You didn't grill her about who this man was? Keith, you better man up. You better get all up in that pregnant behind and find out what all is going. Dear Wendy, Miss Artie is a mess. You should backhand him across the room with the hand with the most rings. Artie is wrong again. The message board is now up with over 100 registered users in just a few hours. Let the rest of your fans know that the message board is up. Is that on my website, Miss Hardy?
But I was given word not to mention anything until I was able to do.
Why didn't you tell me that behind the scenes? Don't keep secrets from me. Look at him pressing his own buttons.
Well, I mean, it's cool now. I'll be having a meeting in the morning, so this time tomorrow.
The message board is up. Everybody's invited to chat. Or whatever you do with a message. Leave a message.
And I'll be chatting with you, and Wendy will be chatting with you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Live during the show.
Yeah, that's the great thing. We got a computer that's sitting right here. I'll be chatting with you during the... Well, guess what? Lisa Angeletti, friend of the show at girlshrink.com. She does her shrinking online. So she faxes in. She says, Wendy, I just wanted to drop you a note to say that the advice that you gave the 40-year-old depressed woman earlier today was really accurate. No therapist wants to treat their clients for years and years without a goal of termination. If there is no growth, then we aren't doing our jobs. Many clients think that psychotherapy and medication will just magically cure them, make their lives better. They've got to be proactive about their depression like they would be about any other disease or order. Hold on. Look, you guys. When Art plays the interlude music as I cough and stuff, when he gives you your interlude entertainment, he hits the keyboards like he's Stevie Wonder, melodically making music. His shoulders raised and his eyelids dimmed down and his forehead furls like he's Alicia Keys with some kind of geniosity going on.
Sometimes I like when you come back from the break late, just so you can do that.
And he has that whole expression. It's more than just in the fingers. It's this whole, he just gets overcome.
Wendy Williams experience.
Oh, gosh, and now we are over and out. Well, crap. Congratulations. Lisa in Brooklyn says Memphis Bleak debuted on the Billboard this week, selling 60,000 copies. She goes on to say, in addition to being his best first week sale, it also marks the end of his career, finally. This is Bleak's fourth album. I don't get it. If this is his best debut, why is it the end of his career?
Because there's only 60,000 copies.
It's his best debut ever?
Yeah, but it's his fourth album. He's been around for 20 years.
Oh, congratulations, Bleak. And sorry to hear about what happened. Keep your hat cocked, though. And stay doing something, because we sure do like to look at you. Anyway, you all, I've got to run. I've had a lot of fun. I love you for listening, and we'll speak again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Adios.
boy. See you later. I'm saying bye-bye.
Good night. Program complete.
Ugh, you guys keep it here for the bonus hour. There's a 53-year-old woman with a 30-something-year-old husband, and there's problems in the marriage. That's number one we're going to deal with. Number two, I'm going to retell you the temp agencies that specialize in placing people within the entertainment industry. So stay by your radios if you are out of a job or you're a person who wants to get in the industry and you'd like to be placed. And also, Bounce is great as a fabric softener in the dryer. But I have got a multitude of other ways to use Bounce fabric softener. And I will share with you during the bonus hour, which starts next. Now, the phone lines are open at 866-GET-WENDY, and I invite you to call with anything, because we gossip, we give advice, we talk about the day's events. It is what it is. It's the bonus hour. Up next on the Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS.
Hi, this is Vaughn Harper. Relax with me weeknights at our new time, 7 p.m. to midnight on The Quiet Storm, as I promise to give you a musical massage right here on 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you. I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby. Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man. Here it is. It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's all one. By the way, that's all one and the same. Target is just the name that I use to describe it, because that was the name that they used to describe to me of what I'm doing, and that there could be no drug talk or gunplay.
Because Alicia and I are social.
No. Hollywood has everything.
Okay.
But when you talk to Styles P, he's got a bit of a rep. Okay. So I don't want to talk about the block and like that. This is for Middle America. Okay. So I had Middle America chat. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who's taking care of the baby?
His father is on paternity.
Paternity leave. Isn't that a new one?
Wow. How you doing?
You know what? It's disgusting to say. That went through my mind too, but then I did that. Let me fall back.
You know what?
How long? How long is the paternity leave?
It's until June 11th. So what is that?
Was he on paternity leave while you were on maternity leave? Because you don't want him all up under your nerves.
Exactly. No. And he has to wean the baby off.
Off what?
The breast, because he's exclusively breastfed.
So you bottle the milk in the morning and then go on about your business?
Not now, no. I mean, I feed him in the morning.
How many times a day does he call you back there in the pink room?
Twice, maybe.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he has to wean him, though, and the baby cries all day, which I hate.
Oh. All right. By the way, you got a spot on your left breast. You're lactating right now. Art, look, get off the phone and look at her breast. Turn this way. Let's look at your sweater.
That's the right one, and that's not.
Well, lift it up so we can see.
Yes, it is. You're pulling it down so it's down near your belly.
Wet.
Relax your T-shirt. You were lactating on the subway this morning. Yes, you were. I see what's going on.
I'm not talking to you on the radio anymore.
Well, exactly. When you walk in and the red light is on, you were in the line of fire.
How you doing?
All right.
You know what, Mr. Arthur?
How you doing?
It still is cold like that, though. It doesn't look crazy. She has on a long sleeve turtleneck.
It's a week before June.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Don't cry for this weather out here. It's supposed to be a week before June, and look at the weather.
I got my Memorial Day festivities all planned. And everything's going to have to do with being in the house. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you?
Good. My name is Camille, and I sent you emails and faxes for the ingredients of the detox that you're doing.
Uh-huh.
Is it possible that you could email? Because every time you talk about it, I'm driving in the car and I can't write it down.
Are you driving now?
Yeah.
Camille, man.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, at the end of this set of phone calls, I'm going to re-say it. Now, you can either pull over or something. Art, can you email Camille? All right. Art will email you. What's your address?
It's c.duke, D-U-K-E, at darthco.com.
Do you get that, Art?
C.Duke at darthco.com.
All right. He got it.
Thanks, Wendy. Love your show. Love you.
Thanks, Camille. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. Just wanted to say that you're doing a good job, and you're my best friend in my head. This is Tanika from East Orange, New Jersey.
Thank you, Tanika. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello. Hi, it's Wendy. Oh. Hey, it's Wendy.
Hey, Wendy. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well.
Good. I have a question, please.
Okay, go ahead.
I wrote a book, and I'd like to get some advice on how to get it published.
Well, would you consider self-publishing?
Yes.
Well, I have no idea how to do that.
Okay, tell me what you know.
I've got to tell you, I know nothing. I can tell you that the way I got my book deal is the way I get many things, through the foundation of a successful radio program. Things kind of just happen.
Now, I know you have a connection with Virgin. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about that.
With Virgin?
Yeah, because I know that they obviously publish.
No, I don't know the publishing division. I'm on Virgin Records with my new CD, which comes out on June 28th.
But it's a book on tape.
No, no. I don't know what to tell you about Virgin Publishing. Why don't you go online and find out more? And in terms of getting, do you have your manuscript ready?
I do.
Okay, you don't want to send a full manuscript. I do know that. They just want a treatment of the book. They meaning the HarperCollins, the Duttons, the Penguin Books. They just need a little treatment, a little synopsis of what the book is about. And being that you are unknown, I would not, just throw it in the mail and see what happens. I would follow it up with phone call after phone call, and also a bring up.
Okay.
That's the best I could tell you.
Okay.
You might also want to hunt for a literary agent, although I know that they're very difficult to find as well.
Yeah, those are tough, and they want a commission.
Yeah, they want a commission, but, then again, that's money that you haven't gotten yet, so it would probably be worth your while to have a literary agent. But a lot of the literary agents I find only want to deal with you if you got something real to sell. Like, I got a great literary agent, but I know he wouldn't be my agent if I was Wendy off the block.
Right.
He's my agent because I'm Wendy from the radio with a successful radio show, and he sees dollar signs.
Exactly.
And I know people like Sister Soldier, they had to self-publish and whatnot, and until they became somebody, then all of a sudden she got a big deal for Coldest Winter Ever, her next book. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, my book is actually a children's book.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, except, okay, now you will want to concentrate on a publishing house that does heavy volume in children's books.
Okay.
Okay?
Thanks, Wendy. I hope you feel better.
I wish you well. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Hello. Hi, it's Wendy.
Hi, good day.
Good day.
Is this the Wendy experience?
Yep, Wendy speaking.
This is Wendy?
Yes.
I understand.
How are you?
I'm hearing you now on my thing, and I'm hearing you now on the phone.
Okay, woman, concentrate. Focus, focus, focus. So what's your name?
My name is Michelle Blair.
Hi, Michelle. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from, actually, I'm on the highway going home. I'm living in Mount Vernon.
Okay.
I always wanted to come and see you at Lounge 42 because, woman, you make my day every evening. I just sit up just to listen to you in my car. I'm like, oh, my God, this woman do not know how much she's making our day. And you're saying something now about how people feel about you, but I am just happy that you're one of us, and it gives me a great pleasure to listen to you every evening.
Well, thank you very much, and I will tell you, I won't be there this Friday, tomorrow night. Mark Jordan from the WBLS Morning Show will be there. He's handsome, he's eligible, and he'll be at Lounge 42 tomorrow night.
Okay. And you know something, Wendy? I started listening to you 2 weeks before Rick James died.
Oh.
One of my friends called and said, Michelle, you gotta listen to this lady. Her name is Patsy.
Okay.
And, oh my God, I have been listening to you ever since.
Wow.
And another thing, the last thing, Wendy, is that this is the first time I've ever called a talk show. Actually, I'm Jamaican. We don't do this often, you know?
So, well, why is that? Do you look down on talk shows?
Actually, I always think of it as not real, and I'm like, oh my God, no, I'm talking to you. It sounds funny.
Wow. Well, congratulations on getting through, and thank you so much for becoming a part of the listening family here at
all the
WBLS.
best, my dear.
Thank you. Take care, honey.
All right,
bye-bye.
bye-bye.
I'll take one more. Hello.
Hey, Wendy.
Hi.
I want to know, what is the difference between psychotherapy and regular therapy?
Well, the psychotherapy comes with the pills.
Oh, no. Okay.
And regular therapy is like where you go and you lay on the proverbial couch and you talk over your problems with your therapist, and they ask you questions and they probe so that they can extract information from you, and they get you to talking. And if you're like me, then you sit on that couch or you lay on the couch with a box of tissues and you purge and you purge. And then before you know it, you don't need the training wheels of a therapist to help you through your problem, and you're on your own.
Oh, no, because yesterday I was watching Extra, and A-Rod was on with his wife. He came out and said he's seen 3 psychotherapists.
Well, yeah, I heard something about him seeing 3 different people helping him mentally. I don't know that they're all psychotherapists. If they are, then that means he's on a handful of drugs.
Yeah.
But I do know that some therapists are helpful for some things. Like, for instance, my therapist, truth be told, I don't think can get beyond my breasts. So I mean, you know, like you know, he's a man and he's a brother, and you know, he's an older gentleman, and I thought that, you know, I would be able to deal with his wisdom and things like that. But the God's honest truth is, I consult. He's not my regular person. He's somebody that I tried new for a particular period of my life, and I don't need him anymore because I don't need a therapist anymore.
Right.
But during our first meeting, I had to tell him about himself and then tell him why I came to see him and the behavior that I expect from him. You know, you keep your eyes up here and you listen to my problems.
Yeah, because that makes you uncomfortable, too.
Well, no, it doesn't make me uncomfortable, and it doesn't make me ready to leave your practice, because otherwise you haven't learned anything about why I left. Yeah. So therefore, I had to tell him about himself, rolling my neck and pointing my pinky, because immediately from walking in the door, I felt, you know, uncomfortable. And yet and still, his phone manner was very nice when I spoke to him. I kind of interviewed him on the phone before setting up a first appointment.
Okay. So how many times you went back and back?
I think I was in for about 2.5 months, once a week, for a particular issue. And now I don't need him because I've sorted it all out between myself and a bit of his guidance, and now I don't need him.
I now understand what you're saying.
But you know, and I'll tell you something. It had nothing to do with a relationship issue going to him, because he is not the one for that. You know, his was I went regarding a professional issue. You know, sometimes a sister's got events about her job, and because my job is high profile, I don't talk to my girlfriends about it, or you know, my parents. They don't, you know, nobody quite gets it. Yeah. So I just go because, you know, it's very difficult being a woman in a man's world and getting what you want. And once I accomplished my mission, totally accomplished, I might add, I no longer needed him.
I understand.
But I would never have used him for a relationship issue, because he couldn't have handled it, because he wanted me to, you know, have a divorce, I guess, so he could get with me, or so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, that lecherous look.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, you know, different therapists for different things.
I understand.
Okay.
All right, Wendy.
Take care, hon.
Bye.
Yeah. Naomi Campbell gave Oprah a certificate for bikini wax. Did you guys hear about that? I've been meaning to share that with you for a moment now. But stop doing that. During the bonus hour, people could just think I'm taking a dramatic pause. They don't have to know I'm gagging.
Oh, sorry.
I can't picture Oprah getting a bikini wax. I picture that to be just a wild, Bush that like I don't really picture any order down there. You know, there's some women you can picture bald, landing strip, piece of pie, you know, dyed bright orange or whatever. For Oprah, I just see a full-blown bush. That's it. Kylie Minogue underwent her cancer surgery. And the good news is that the breast cancer tests are showing so far that it is not spread. And that's good. That's good news. You know, she's a big star over in England. She had a little something on pop radio in the 80s. Listen to this. Hold on. I just have to find it. Here it is. Wendy, buckle your seatbelt because you are about to go on for a bumpy ride. Wendy, my name is Cherie, and I'm 53 years old, and I have a husband who's 32 years old. We've been together for almost 4 years, and recently... My 24-year-old daughter came to stay with us because she moved back to our hometown and she needed a place to stay until she found her own apartment. When my family met my husband, no one liked him because they didn't think that we should be together because of the age difference, but we're still married. And soon after, people stopped disliking him and became fond of him, my daughter especially. Wendy, I work as a superintendent of public schools in New Jersey, and my work schedule is hectic, and sometimes I don't know if I'm coming or going. Well, last night I came home about 7:45 p.m. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
No, I want you to say.
I found my daughter and my husband having sex in the guest bedroom where my daughter sleeps, and they were so caught up in the sex that they didn't even see me. I left the house and called the house on my cell phone, and my daughter picked up sounding out of breath. So I asked her what she was doing, and she said she was working out, and I laughed and said, yeah, right, very sarcastically, and I told her I'd be home in a few minutes. When I got home, my daughter was lying in her bed, and my husband was in the shower. Wendy, they have no idea that I know, but I need to let them know that I saw it. What should I say to them? What should you say? Shoot. You are an educated woman. Leave all that education where? Back there. You need to break them off like you're from the block. And much like strength, I equate block behavior. Everybody has it. You just gotta dig. Just like everybody's got strength to handle their problems, they sometimes need help to find that source of strength. You need to kick both of them out of the house. It's a wrap for you and your husband. Because that wasn't just cheating that you can get over. That was your daughter. And as far as your daughter, you need to throw her out since she's 24 and have her make her own way. You all's relationship hopefully will eventually come back around. Damn.
Isn't the price you got to pay for dealing with somebody much younger, though?
You know, no, that's the price you got to pay for raising a daughter with no damn morals in mind. Of all the men for her to sleep with, just to sleep with her mother's not boyfriend of 3 minutes, husband of 4 years. What kind of mess is that?
He was there.
No, she was. Men are stupid. You all will sleep with anything with a coochie. And in your case, a toe is a toe. I put this off on the daughter. This is your mother's husband. And I don't care how old he is. Girls? Shaylin, you've been interning for this show too long to understand a head nod does not work on radio.
Figure out.
And him too.
Yeah. Take them both out. With her foot, literally.
That's right. Leave all that education that you needed to be a superintendent, the college, the graduate school, leave all that back there. That is not appropriate at this time. You break them off, swing your neck, and get real black.
There's no other option.
There is no other option. What the hell other option is there at that point?
For all the three of them to get down and talk about it and try to find out the source of the problem.
What is that after they all get down in bed?
Exactly.
I knew he was going to say that.
You know what I'm saying? As the man, you would love to see a 53-year-old mother do her 24-year-old daughter, wouldn't you? You see nothing freaky about that, do you?
Of course I do.
But you love it.
I love it.
There's nothing sick about it. Well, then you, my sir, have problems. And you could clap on it if you want. Let's shift gears. Let me get a coldies or something. A drink, a coldies.
You need some warm tea, don't you?
I don't need anything except for 7 o'clock to get here now so I can get in the privacy of my aviator and cough. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite coughing spot. I'm in the car by myself. I don't put my hands on my mouth or anything. I just be driving and coughing. You know what I'm saying? I put the cell phone on silent, turn up my CD, and cough.
What you listen to these days on your CD?
Please, am I allowed to say? I love everything on my CD, for the record. Okay. Afeni Shakur, Tupac's mother, has announced that, and I was sharing this with everybody earlier, the Tupac Amari Shakur Center for the Arts in Stone Mountain, Stone Mountain, Georgia, will open on June 11th. It's a $4 million facility, mostly funded by royalties received from Tupac's albums and DVDs and film projects. It's a 6-acre campus, and it will focus on monitoring high-risk youths between 12 and 18. It'll have offices, a visitor center, a gift shop, an art gallery, a peace garden,
Wake me up, Trav.
No, I'm laughing how the crickets picked up.
and other offerings. And this is what Afeni says. Nobody is more infatuated with the energy of young people than me. I'm looking at them run into the fire and nobody saying that it's hot. Explain your, what is that going on over there with you? At 6:34. Excuse me, you know what I think we need to do?
Okay.
I was told by my colonic professional, I went to get another colonic today, dealing with the detox, that I should not be coughing and swallowing. So what we need to do is take a break so I can
Get it out.
yeah, so I can make a move to the bathroom and expel this vile slop within my stomach. We'll be back.
Hey, what's up? This is China Doll Hour, and you're listening to Wendy Williams Experience on 107.5 WBLS. Hey!
Alrighty, everybody. Peace to all the gods and the earths. What comes on TV tonight worth watching? Anything? Something? No. Just no more American Idol. Shout out to the 2005 graduating class for the College of New Rochelle. 1,400 of them graduated this morning. And congratulations, especially to CJ in BK. All right. Get that education and get out there and conquer the world. Do big things. You know, Jay-Z's getting the 40/40 Club going in Atlantic City. Isn't that great?
Expanded.
Yep. The opening date is scheduled for sometime this summer. You know, the usual thing, you know, the sports, and I guess, you know, I've never been in there, but I heard the big screen TVs and all like that's a good place to go for a beer and maybe some booty. Or something. It's a nice place for guys to meet up and, yeah. That's nice. That's good. He's partnered up still with Desiree Gonzalez and Juan Perez. And those two, or the three of them, opened the 40/40 Club in New York almost 2 years ago. And Jay-Z and his people are now considering turning the club into a franchise. I mean, you know, one in Atlantic City doesn't make it a franchise, but they're thinking about maybe Miami, Atlanta, and Las Vegas, too. I think that's fabulous. Dear Wendy, you're so correct about telling your kids about money. I just mentioned this during Advice Hour, that, you know, it's really important to teach children about money as early as they could possibly bend over and pick that dime up off the floor and drop it in the water jug that wherever you keep yours. You know, everybody's got a jug, you know, and then we take it to the front of the supermarket and we cash it in. You know, what we do on it depends on, you know, what we do with it. But the point is that, you know, it's never too early. You know, our son knows a quarter and a nickel and a dime and a penny. He knows 4 quarters buys him a Matchbox car. They're 99 cents at Target. You know, or that 10 dimes will buy it for him, or that 100 pennies will buy him a Matchbox car, which is real cute. So he picks up the change on the floor that me and my husband are just too damn lazy at the end of the day, dog tired. Thank God we can make a game out of it and have this kid clean up. You know, because quite frankly, you know, before him, I would just vacuum it up and then throw the vacuum out and get another one. Or just leave it there and push it off to the side. Lazy. You know how it is. Back be creaking. Day is long and stressed. Hair clips pulling at your scalp, giving you a headache, along with the stress at the JO. You know what I mean? And you get home, you take off your jeans, and $8 in coins falls out when you turn them over to fold them up because you only wore them once, so therefore you can wear them again. You put them back in your closet. Stink behind, but it's real. And now we got this kid we can work, like Kunta Kinte, pick up the change and put it in. We got the Poland Springs jug. He keeps it in his closet. Put it in your closet. At the end of the month, every month, we go and we shake the change in at the front of the food town, and half of it goes into his college fund. All he understands at this point about college is that that's when he's a big boy and he'll be able to, I mean, God willing, you know, if mommy and daddy keep working, you have a car and date girls, which he's fully aware of that, you know, and hold their hands, and he'll be going to the movies, and you know, he'll be a big boy, and he'll be real smart. You know, he loves that idea. He knows, you know, about the you know, a 4-year-old's perspective, but the college though, and he wants to go. So half of it we take to the bank, and we go up to the, you know, platform. And he says, you know, this is for my college, and then he loses interest and goes and grabs a lollipop. And then the other half of it, we go to Target or Toys R Us, or, you know, and he'll get a little something for his own enjoyment. And that's what he's learning so far about money. And he knows that it doesn't grow on trees. Oh, he knows that already. So this person, Pauline, says, you're correct about telling kids about money. I have 4 young kids, ages 9 through 13, and my kids all have their own bank accounts, and they only get allowance if they earn it. I've taught them that mother does not buy anything that is not on sale. Girl, they even clip out coupons when they're shopping now. Because they know not to ask me, because I would consider it too expensive. I buy most of their clothes off-season, all sneakers and shoes from Marshalls and Burlington Coat Factory at discount prices. The money that my husband and I have saved, we're able to invest in real estate for the future. Please tell your listeners to school their kids about money. Yeah. Oh, I told you I was going to give you websites if you are interested in temping for an agency that will place you within the entertainment industry. Well, I gave these websites during Advice Hour. A young man, he's 26, and he majored in English in college. He's been out of work for 5 months. He sounded like he had his thing together. But, you know, sometimes life can stick you on stupid for a moment. His interest was entertainment, and he's a writer. I mean, he's an English major. I told him to see about doing freelance work for magazines in the music industry where he already has the knowledge. And as far as a job, maybe he wants to incorporate his ability to write, as in, and his love of music. I don't know how that would happen, like if he was working at Virgin Records, but figure it out. You're a smart dude. And again, sometimes people land stuff that's not even in their major and make a nice life for themselves. So here you go. That young man already has his information. He's off and running. But this is for you. If you happen to be out of work, you love the entertainment industry, you don't know how to get in, sign up with a temp agency that specializes in placing you within the entertainment industry. I got 4 agencies and a website for you to go to. There's the Rosemary Scott Agency. I have no telephone numbers or addresses. You can do something for your damn self. There's the Tuttle Temps. That's Tuttle, Tuttle Temps. There's Distinctive Personnel. And the best one, according to Art. Why do you call this one the best one? Vanguard Agency.
Okay, that's one strictly for the record labels for dude.
This one does strictly for the record labels.
Yeah.
These other ones will place you anywhere from a record label to a radio station, an ad agency, because it's all within the media entertainment agency. Mm-hmm. Vanguard places you strictly with record labels.
Yes. And Rosemary Scott, by the way, too.
And Rosemary Scott also.
Yeah.
And then I have a website for you to check out, thanks to Wanda, who faxed this in. She says, tell the young man looking for a job writing, he should go to MediaBistro.com.
You've heard of it.
You girls have heard of it, but you just stood there like dummies when I'm trying to help this man?
About the information to everybody else.
Wait, turn the mic that way. What?
We don't want you giving out that information.
Oh, you mean
they was trying to house all the jobs for themselves from.
Amongst ourselves.
That's right.
You know, that's for
girls after my own heart. I hear you, girls.
They learn well.
Yeah, you know what? Funny, we didn't even have the hold a little bit back for yourself, never give away all your secrets. We never even had that talk. But you girls already understand that. Yeah. So that's where you girls go, huh? MediaBistro.com?
Yeah.
There's some other ones too, man.
Yeah. Some resources.
I hear that.
We got a few. We share amongst ourselves, though.
Yes.
But
not with the general.
Yeah.
Y'all shouldn't be like that, though. Y'all should be able to.
Oh, shut up.
It's hard to
That's a job.
Kayla is brand new. Today's her first day, and she goes to Clark Atlanta. How do you like the show so far?
I like it a lot.
Do you feel like the girls are like the sisterhood and
they're very helpful.
And this is an average day on the show where this is what goes down.
I like it.
Good.
Last week I was here and you were out sick.
Oh yeah, I was out sick.
I want to meet Wendy, but
Yeah.
I like the show. I like the environment and the people are really nice.
Good. Because she's interning. This is the first day of internship. She's interning for the summer. And she's one of the braver young people out there because she goes to Clark Atlanta. She's not from New York, but she has a cousin. Where are you from, Boston?
Yes.
Come on, girl. You're from Boston. You got the best colleges and universities in the world in Boston, but you decided to branch out, fan out, and you went to Clark Atlanta. And now, as opposed to getting an internship at V103 in Atlanta, play it safe, intern right near the campus, or an internship back home at like Kiss 108 in Boston, you ventured out and you're interning for the Wendy Williams Experience, and you're sleeping on your cousin's couch, right?
Yes.
Oh, you're aching back, but you are cheesecaking it for your career.
Right. I'm going to walk away with a lot of knowledge, and I got to meet you.
And no money.
Right.
Because you fully understand that all you gain here is knowledge, which is priceless.
Right. Yes.
Now, what are you going to do for money for the summer?
I'm looking for a job now, and I took down those tip agencies that you said, and I'm going to contact those. I've been looking on the internet for different options, but I'm just looking for whatever.
Good. Now, Arthur, if she gets a job that conflicts with her working here as an intern on Thursdays, we will reschedule her for another day. She's come all the way from Atlanta.
Yeah, of course. We have to fit into her thing.
Yeah, we do.
And then we'll get somebody else for,
I love all the interns, but there are a few that I insist. I go over everybody's head. I say, you know what? Don't even interview her. You give her the job. I liked what your resume had to say.
Thank you.
And I liked your bravery. So many young people. See, I think of bravery as being nothing. You know what I'm saying? I get on the plane. My first radio job was in St. Croix. I left all my friends and family behind, and you know what I'm saying? I got heart from the start. Fearless. And so many people go to St. John and only want to intern and work right here. They don't understand. You're fan out. Yeah. You grew up in Boston. You got the best schools in the country right there in your backyard. But you were adventurous, and you went to that's nice. And then you interning here. That's nice. So you're one of the people. Adjust her schedule to whatever she needs. Sure. Be accommodating to her. And I love you two girls also, but you understand my affection for bravery.
Yes.
What else did I say I was going to talk about here? Oh, Bounce. It's almost time to go. Let me give you all the tips on how to use Bounce. Miss Audie, there might be something in here for you, too. All right.
Oh, here, before you just right quick.
What is this?
Very appreciative people last night.
Oh, I had a great time with dear Wendy. I had a great time last night at the Laugh Factory. Yada yada yada. Capone, the tickets. Da 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 da. My friends would love to. Thank you.
It was a whole crew of them.
That's from Cleopatra. Oh, by the way, you guys remember the Jackie Robinson auction? Somebody auctioned. Paid like almost $2,000 to sit in for an hour of the Wendy Williams Experience and have dinner with us here during the bonus hour. That woman apparently has been so busy. There have been a lot of cancellations and reschedulings. But I just learned last night, Art, that that person is going to be a guest on the bonus hour next Wednesday, and will be a guest at the Comedy Club next Wednesday night also, because she paid a lot of money to get that. So we're gonna, get food in here. Although, if she doesn't have a good personality, if she tanks, then she'll just sit right over there on the sidelines.
She's going for an hour for the whole show?
No, an hour, the bonus hour.
Okay.
Yeah, because 5 hours with the coke, that's a lot.
Right. Will you sit in for an hour and watch the rest, or?
No. If depending on the personality from the gate, it might be all watching.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Auction or no auction, you're not going to F up my show. You know what I'm saying? And I said that from the gate when people were pledging. Don't think this is going to be your time to pop off your shout-outs and whatnot on the show. Because this is not the shout-out show. So therefore, you got to bring something to the table. And if you have a deadbeat personality, but you just would like to be entertained, you can certainly sit right here next to me. We will keep your mic off, though. And you can be part of the background laughter when you see fit. However, if you've got a great personality, then by all means, be my co-host. And then my guest over at the club. I'll buy you your first drink.
And eat.
Yeah.
Eat here at the studio.
Yeah. Let's talk about the bounce, because Vaughn Harper really... Hot breath on the mirror on the window. Look at him. How you doing?
How you doing?
All right. Vaughn is hosting our Father's Day cruise on June 18th. Find out more about it on our website at WBLS.com. Now listen, Bounce, the dryer sheets. Ugh, they're not just for the dryer anymore. Bounce will chase ants away when you lay the sheets near the ant area. Everybody fall back and listen. Exactly. All of a sudden, you're like, oh, wowing. Bounce repels mice. If you spread them around the foundation area or in wherever you live, they will repel mice from entering the area. That's what they say. Bounce also takes the odor out of books and photo albums that don't get open too often. Bounce dryer sheets repel mosquitoes. You rub a few of those on your skin and tie a few of those on your chair. You know, as you're sitting out there on the deck and the mosquitoes are just it's a ghetto way of doing things, but the point is that Bounce eliminates static electricity from your TV screen. Bounce dissolves soap scum from your shower door. Exactly. Bounce freshens the air in your home if you put it over, where the heat comes out of it, because we're still using heat. Yeah. Put a little Bounce dryer sheet in it. Bounce also, they say if you put Bounce sheet in the vacuum cleaner,
you'll break it.
Yeah, you'll break it. You know what? No, it prevents thread from tangling. It says about Bounce, like if you
that spool.
I don't know about that part. You can. It says you can rub your cat with Bounce, and the sheet will magnetically attract the loose hairs. It also deodorizes sneakers if you place a Bounce sheet in your shoes overnight or sneakers. It says clean baked on foods from a cooking pan. Put a sheet of Bounce in the pan, fill it with water, and sit it overnight, and then sponge clean. What? Why don't you just go get some non-stick from a... You know what I'm saying? No, use the Brillo for the mice. Forget the Bounce. And go over there to Home Goods where you can get the right price on non-stick cookware all the time. Every once in a while, you can get a piece of All-Clad over it. All right. Shout out to Federico Brothers at Courtesy Lincoln Mercury in the Bronx. My aviator is idling. That means it's time to go. Look, I've had a splendiferous time with you all. I go in and out of these fits of cough, and it's really disgusting. You know what I forgot to tell you guys? I went for... Can I have 1 minute?
Oh, yeah. I ain't saying nothing.
Then stop starting the car, Art.
Because I'm looking at the time.
Oh, shut up. You're not in the driver's seat of the buttons. I did my consultation today for the big hole in my ear. My Janet Jackson, I'm in control, the key in my ear hole. I'm about to give you the plastic surgeon's number. I feel safe in his work and confident that he can, at the very least, do this. And we are lay people when it comes to cosmetic surgery, and sometimes we have to judge on the most basic things. I know he's board certified. I already had Art go to the website. And I already checked with the American Board of Plastic Surgery. He's down. He's in good standing. The next thing I had to check out is his actual office. And I mean this in the best way. It's gaudy as hell. Like Liberace's estate just exploded. More chandeliers than you could possibly imagine. And to know me is to know that I am gaudy, and I loved it. There was every color on the walls but white, and all the wallpaper was textured gaudy Liberace. The chairs were that gilded gold, Queen and Elizabeth. The mirrors were big and horribly ostentatious. The chandeliers, once again, candle opera effect. Just over the top, and I loved it. And The workers in the office, fabulous girls. And there were two very well-appointed clients sitting, because you also judge by the clientele. They happen to have been two sisters. It's a brother who's the plastic surgeon. They look very well-appointed. You know, very professional, very... And the doctor himself, the fabulous Dr. Michael Jones. He's going to repair my hole. He's on 120 East 61st Street between Lexington and Park. Many people don't want to travel to Philadelphia to go to my fabulous Dr. Memeniscus.
He's worth the trip.
He is worth the trip. But you know what? It's nice to have a local person. And I just did not know anybody local. Dr. Jones, though, advertises with WBL. I said, let me go check him out. Here's his number, 212-223-0716. I'm not saying that you have to use him. I'm just saying make him a stop on your route to looking for a fine plastic surgeon in the New York metro area. Thus far, I recommend him. A very nice man, very professional, very on point with his plastic surgery talk. Loved his office. And he's paying a handsome grip for rent, which says to me, nothing is too good for his patients. I love that. Thank you, Dr. Jones. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We'll talk again tomorrow. Vaughn's next with The Quiet Storm on 107.5 WBLS. Bye-bye.
The Wendy Williams broadcast day has completed.
Aw, man!
And WBLS Music starts.